Mm. She done leaving powers I is at a party this time. Right, so I'm sick of my back. What happened? Hey, hold on. Could you hear that awful racket? The music this gym plays is just the worst. I barely recognize you with the picture. It's like that big on my screen. But like, you know, I got eyes like a hawk, woof woof. I play everything, you know. I'm like Paul McCartney. Only not dead, you know. Um I play yeah, I play everything. But it's technically cheating. Oh, okay. Well, you know I hate myself, so I don't know what you are wanting from me there. What's with the lighting here is as usual fucked up, but what the fuck is going on? I got the laptop on my lap for once so that I don't fucking hurt my neck during the stream, you know. It's pretty pathetic to sit around for 4 hours and fucking hurt yourself. It wants you to think that there's nothing original about you. You're not unique. You know, you're not special. You need to just give up. Hold on. I guess it's the laptop. Yeah, my tech neck. That's it. Yeah, yeah. That's why I had to take yesterday off. I was nearly hospitalized. Luckily, it was just a bit of rest and recovery, and you know, I'm back to 110% today. Hold on. I just want to see if I can play the music at the same time. Is that like distorted? Is it like a good volume or too loud? Can you still hear me? Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, I was fine. I'm just being dramatic, you know. A little loud. If it was if it was good music, you wouldn't say that. Oh, which side is which? No, it's okay. Well, you know what I'm noticing? That there's no likes. I guess your likes are glitching, Sundancer. Can you hear me? Because, like, I don't know. It's not showing for me. They're trying to get me to end it all. If you got any other profiles too, just log in under those, and if you can do it at the same time, you just talk to yourself like I usually do. One of the benefits of having an inner voice or inner monologue or whatever they call it. Oh yeah, all the time, constantly. Why do you ask? I'm just thankful that I'm very forgetful. So like, yeah, it's always there, but sometimes I don't remember. You know, like how you sometimes you forget like your car keys or something. Sometimes I forget that it's an option in it. You know, like I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, month. I don't think shit lets up for me until next year, unfortunately. Are you just talking about yourself? It's that time of the month. I don't know. I don't know which version of astrology I'm looking at. I just read the horoscopes in those magazines. You know, like you're in Aquarius today. You'll have an experience. You'll have some experiences, good and or bad. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. That's fascinating. Astrology's real. It's so frustrating how so many people, especially dudes, they think that astrology is just that horoscope shit. You know, they literally think it's just sun signs, and they don't even know what sun sign is. And that's my take anyway. I do believe that if astrology was as bullshit as a lot of people say, then they'd be teaching it in school. But there's nothing at all like astrology in school at all. Like I don't even know if you can like learn it in college or university. Yeah, no. Well, I've said before, it's like it's only for people who can be honest with themselves because it's not all flowers and rainbows and shit. It also tells you all your failings and your flaws, and my shit's mostly flaws and failings. So that's how I know that astrology is real. No, I'm not even kidding. My chart is mostly like you're a prick, you're a selfish dickhead, you're lazy, no one likes you. I'm like there's something to this. Um, when's your birthday though, Sundance? I know it's not polite to ask a woman's age, but my chart says I'm not polite, so I'm just being myself. It's my scalp itchy. I hope I don't have lice again. Yeah, I know. It's called death, and it happens to everyone. Oh, okay. Do you use Astro Theme? Because I like that website, celebrity stuff. Yeah, damn it, lice. I thought if I I thought if I killed all but 2 lice, then I'd be fine. But apparently they're breeding again. Who's this? Race Lever. That's a cool name. Oh well, you got me there. It's the first untrue thing I've ever said. Woof woof. Exception proves the rule. Is it race lever or race lever? Because both sound pretty good. It's kind of like a speed racer sort of name. Well, it's not death. Obviously, it's we're dead right now. I said that last stream. I'm sick of having to repeat myself. I can't believe people don't watch these 5-hour fucking slogs. I do. I fucking watch every second of it. I can't get enough. What month is it? August. That's right. What year are you born, Sundancer? Was it 83? Oh, he was a troll? Oh, okay. That explains all the horrible shit he was saying. Yeah. Well, I just wish it could have ended a little better. I saw my opportunity to leave when he left, but I don't think we'll be seeing him around anytime soon, unless his name is Race Lever and he just changed it. Reese Lever. My name is Reese Lever. Well, that's the first thing a troll would say. It's like how I tell people, I'm not an alcoholic. They see right through me. Where is my alcohol? Oh, okay. You're much older than that. I mean, wiser. Is this a good angle? I can never find a good angle to film from. I swear I'm attractive on some angles, but probably not this one. Trolls eat whatever walks over their bridge, pretty much. Do you guys ever like those troll dolls? Was that of your time? I always felt like the troll dolls looked a little like the Olsen twins. It's sort of a compliment for the troll dolls, but like an insult for the Olsen twins. And there were so many of them. Maybe that's where my mind is getting that idea. There were so many troll dolls. I'm just thinking because there's two Olsen twins. They probably don't look the same. It's just associative. So I apologize to the Olsen twins. I'm sure they are watching at least one of them. The chances of at least one Olsen twin watching are pretty high. Okay, that's another new face or name at least. I've never. That's an interesting way to plug your music, Lewis. But I applaud your ingenuity or whatever the heck. Yeah, Sundance? What exactly happened there? I was doing my best to like figure out how that even started, and I rewatched the stream and I still don't understand what happened. Also, what year? You said not 83, so astrology is a lot more accurate when you know the year, but oh well. Yeah, well, it's weird too. I mean, he might be watching this. Um, oh, thank you, Lewis. I'm just joking. I'm not sure if that came through in my Kurt Cobain video, but I'm pretty much joking all the time. Mm. Well, yeah, I looked at that dude's channel, and, it seemed to be mostly, like, on the level kinda stuff, so I don't know what the heck's going on. Maybe he's right about us. Have you ever considered that? Because sometimes, like, crazy people don't know they're crazy, and, assholes usually think that they're fine, so maybe we're just crazy asshole Sundancer. What is this channel about? Yeah, I'm having second thoughts here. Why the heck did I subscribe to this shit? Um, it's a cooking channel. No, just like mostly conspiracy theories, um, spirituality, I guess, music too, but most people leave when I try to post that stuff. Spirit cooking. What the hell do they call that shit again? Yeah, that sounds like a demonic entity he was talking about. Maybe that because like he does have some level of knowledge through his channel. So maybe that's actually what's speaking through him. Who knows? Who cares? You're not really supposed to give these people that much attention. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, race lever, I kind of um I got all this sort of stuff out of my system. The last stream. Yeah, I mean, if the world's against you, you should take it as a compliment because it means that, it means you're a threat. The system doesn't mess with anyone who's powerless. It's only the knowledgeable and powerful people that get suppressed and censored and messed with. It's what I like to tell myself. That's where all my self-esteem comes from, exclusively pretending that the world's against me. Leave a like if you're also a paranoid schizophrenic like myself. Anyway, so Sundancer, what year? Or would you prefer if I just told you my birthday and then you can figure out what kind of synastry we got here? Oh yeah, I was definitely joking when I said young people aren't attractive. I think the people in charge of this planet are really, really smart actually to be able to get away with literally murder and everything else and have no one challenge them or anything like that. You should never underestimate how clever the people that run our planet are. Like the mistake people might make is assuming that the president is the person in power. Like if you're thinking, oh, Donald Trump is the man pulling the strings, then I understand where you're coming from. Oh yeah, well, thank you for saying that because I'm not smart at all, so that makes me feel good. I wish I was wise though, so maybe one day. It comes with age, they say. So I just have to make I have to be real strong and not blow my brains out, and then one day I'll get there. What kind of who is the person, Lewis? What kind of music do you play? I'll play some of my stuff. I'll subject watch everyone leave. Yes, Lewis, you. Oh, fuck, I should. Yeah, it's giving me post-traumatic SE. I ripped Jaws off with this. Trauma. That's the Jaws. That dun it, dun it. Go on. I mean, oh, I shouldn't say that. This is on record. Fuck. I got lazy. I didn't bother writing a second verse there. I probably just even copy pasted the vocals, honestly. That sounds good. Do you have stuff on your channel? I like melody. That's the most important part of music. Melody and a beat, you know. Energy, melody, beat. That's pretty much all you need. That's all the Beatles needed. They, they didn't have many other skills. I agree with that race lever slash lever. No, I don't. I'm ashamed and embarrassed of myself, so I don't really like to put my music out. I also worry that if I put my good songs out, that no one will listen to them. So I've really only put out stuff that I think is just okay. I have like hundreds of songs that I think are great, but um I feel like people my stuff is like on a level that's even my okay stuff is great, but even that doesn't do anything. So it's just like, oh fuck. I posted some stuff, but yeah. Royal Blood, yes. We were talking about the elites, Sundancer. I do know them. I don't know if I've heard many songs by them. The rock band, sort of like semi modern. That song that I just played might resemble Royal Blood, perhaps. But I swear I only ripped off Jaws. Living here is killing me, filling me with apathy. Living here is giving me post-traumatic SD. I've got trauma. All my songs too, I recorded like 5 years ago, so I don't even sound the same because I'm not the same. They replaced me. You know, your body replaces itself every 7 years. My favorite conspiracy, it depends what genre. My favorite musical conspiracy is that Paul McCartney was replaced in 1967. I mean, Paul McCartney died in 1966, and most people don't realize that Billy Shears is singing on Revolver, and that's why they don't have any actual photos of the Beatles on the cover. It's the first Beatles album that doesn't feature the Beatles on the cover, and most people don't notice that after that album, it doesn't say the Beatles. It just says Beatles on the album sleeves because it's like technically it's not all of them. We can't say it's the Beatles, but they've got different voices. They got different speaking voices and singing voices. Oh, cell phone. Paul was replaced by John Lennon. Well, John had doubles, you know. John had doubles. And, you know, and this might I can do a decent Paul impression. Oh, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, and blah blah blah, and I can do that. Oh, you're in the Fountain of Youth program. Is that why you won't tell me the year you were born? Mm, that's racist, race lever. I bet they all look the same to you. Yoko Ono probably has a bigger dick than Jackie Chan. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. Yoko was John's handler after Paul died. No, 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 there's lots of stuff in that stupid new the Let It Be remastered that they put out on Disney. There's a scene where George Harrison confronts Paul about says some shit about, and if we're all being honest, we're not none of us are the same people that we were before. And it cuts to Paul, Billy Shears, and he looks like he's like goes "Mm," like cartoonishly like fuck. Don't that got a little bit that hit a little close to home. There's other stuff too that's just crazy where they've like the AI like manufactured scenes in that movie where like John and Paul are talking about George leaving, and like there was a apparently like a microphone in the coffee pot or whatever, and it's all a fake conversation that never happened. It's just for story purposes to make the Beatles seem like they're not like sociopaths and actually care about their band member. What are we gonna do about George leaving? It's really sad. I have empathy for him. Oh, it's very I agree with you. It's unfortunate. We love our band member, George. It's like that. And fucking everyone's like, "Oh my god, when I saw that scene, it brought a tear to my eye." You NPC fucking retard. Like it's not even a convincing um fake conversation, and which wouldn't be hard to fake because it's all audio. Lucky they had that fucking microphone hidden in the teapot, right? I don't remember any of the rest of the movie being recorded by fucking hidden microphones or whatever. Even the stuff that's on camera, nice person cares. So I'm getting a bit riled up about this. It doesn't even matter. That's a video I could do though about clones, like you were talking about Sundancer and lookalikes. So many people have clones and lookalikes. No one can speak for themselves. What's that supposed to mean? They all have to put on silly voices. Is that what you're saying? You guys like my gym? This is actually the gym I go to. I found a picture. Hey, wait. Well, how do I point? This is fucking confusing. Well, this ruins the timing of the joke and then some, but well, the joke I'm trying to do is that's me in the background there, clearly. They put someone else's face there, but that's my body. Pretty impressive, right? Am I atheist? No. I'm agnostic, I guess, but I'm just I don't believe in anything. Imagine there's no heaven. That's an atheist song. That's Imagine's about bringing in the new world order. Arnold, Arnold. Yeah, yeah. You guys go to the gym? For your freedom, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He did say something like that, didn't he? That was he said that all the time while he was governor. You didn't need to. You got as buff as could be, and you hit the ceiling pretty quickly, and there was nowhere to go from up. So why bother? I just like to go to the gym to hit on guys, girls. I mean, well, that took a long time to correct. Yeah, of course. I'm happy, aren't you? That's one of those words that they co-opted. I should remember that most people think it means homosexual. Oh, so that that's why all those dudes are hitting on me. Well, that's not the only reason. You're not homophobic, I hope, race lever. Lever, I hardly know her. I hate homophobes. We love fags here. Mhm. Only a little, you reckon? No, more dudes hit on me than women. Did you say when you're born, Sundancer? Because I guess do you want me to like intuit that myself, like to prove that I am a spiritual guru or whatever the heck people think I am. We just think you're gay. Oh, and then you do have strong spiritual discernment. Um, okay, well, she's been shy. When were you guys born? Okay, all right. Well, do you want my birthday? A gentleman never tells. Then why the hell won't you say? Okay. No, I want to fish a little bit. Lewis, race lever. How old do you think I am? Well, you act like you're 6. I got my stress ball ready in case you guys fucking highball me. Sundancer, can you tell me the degrees that your Aquarius stuff is in? Because you were saying before you got your MC, I forget what else he said. I guess I could scroll up. But there's just been so many comments. Mars, North Node. North Node is interesting. That's like a soulmate kind of thing. What did I do today? It's only 8. It's quarter to 9 in the morning. I woke up, I jerked off, I had breakfast, I jerked off, I had a shower. I started this stream, I jerked off. Well, there's you're on the right track there, Race Lever, because I am a vampire. Um, so yeah, 574 is pretty close. Lewis, you do understand that I don't know what you sound like. This isn't like voice to text or text to voice, voice to skull. Leave a like, guys, if you haven't already. It helps the algorithm inflict this horror onto others. Yeah, no, it's I don't there's no I didn't see any link. Maybe you could do it through the chat if you're gonna be world famous if I'm able to play this in real time. Because there's 8 whole people watching, and like 4 of them aren't bots. Yeah, what time is it there? What time is it where everyone else is? There you go. This is your big break. Don't fucking blow it. I like to let my real personality through sometimes. He's a foreigner. Okay. So I'm gonna have to start learning how to. I'm a foreigner. I do understand. I understand that I am a foreigner compared to you, Australian. I wanna know what love is. Is that foreigner? I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I want you to blow me. Oh. 8 p.m. That's crazy. 12-hour time difference. Well, I'm homosexual, so I'm highly promiscuous, which means I fuck them all, and I'm a choleric temperament, so I mistake sex for love. So I'm deeply in love with all these dudes that I shove my. Sorry. Yeah, send that to Weird Al. If you ever wants to branch out of singing about food all the time, if he needs to get modern, and the kids love that sort of filthy talk. Yeah. Unknown name. This feels like, the real joy of exposing whatever the fuck that name was. Okay, had to quickly think of a new one. I use whatever the one that tells me the nicest stuff about myself. I pick up the tabloid magazines and flip to the, horoscope section. Today will be like every other day, and it's like, they never go wrong. Yeah, I should change my name to Feelings Dog. Am I being heckled on astrology? Truth feelings. That's good. That could be an album title. Okay. I didn't tell you when I was born. You're gonna have to remote view it out of me. You're gonna have to Bashar it out of me. Well, actually, you're a moron because I say so. Everything I say is correct, and no, well, that question is retarded, and you're retarded. I'm smarter than you. I'm Bashar. I get all my information by closing my eyes. I'm an asshole. You guys like Bashar? You guys like shills? You're only saying that because of my impression. That wasn't. I know it was a good one, but that wasn't actually the real Bashar. That was just me. It was uncanny. No, thank you. They say that sociopaths are quite good at mimicry. I'm not actually a sociopath. I'm just good at mimicking one. Yeah, the whole plants feel pain thing is just something that scientists made up to, to shut everyone up about it. I'll put it the way that I understand it wasn't explained to me, but anything that grows from the earth is food for I don't know what the word is, but and anything that walks on the earth is a friend, more or less. Maybe that was true at one point, but you know what I'm trying to say. Disagree with me. Leave a like if you disagree. Don't comment if you disagree. I don't have the brain power to compete with anyone else's conflicting uh, ideologies. I'm dumb, is what I'm trying to say. Uh, yeah. So the birthday sun dancer. Yeah, I'm coming across as a lot different than I did the other day because I was really depressed the other day. I'm probably just being annoying. Like I think I'm being funny, and then whenever I think I'm being funny, I look back at the video and I'm like, holy shit, what an asshole. Well, the Greys apparently taught men how to hunt and taught them how to make weapons, and that's probably always been the case. The other thing that I say is that, like human beings, we see color because it's our food is meant to be colorful. Fruit and vegetables, they're all colorful and they all sort of tie into the chakra system. They all tend to look like the body part or the organ that you benefit by eating them. You know what I mean? Um, Whereas animals don't see in color, or if they do, it's not as much color because they need to focus on movement because they're predatory. The ones that are like that. Yeah, eating flesh is a satanic ritual sin. And there's some humans who actually it's an O blood type. Yeah. That's actually the reason why most people are unsubscribed. And I'm not even kidding, race. I'm just going to start calling you race. I should just start calling Sundancer son. I'm going to call unknown name un. That might get confusing. Yeah. Canines that say that you can chew through vegetables and fruit and nuts, you fucking idiot. You think that that's enough to bite through a cow? Why does it feel I don't know, I'm not a cow, I don't think so. I only know what my teeth look like because I'm always looking in the mirror. Mm. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the correction there. My mistake. No, about the moron, I mean. Don't they have more powerful jaws, though? Aren't their mouths much larger than ours for the most part? Yeah, that might be a good point, Sundancer. Not everyone's human, unknown name, more like unknown species. Unknown. What's your favorite vegetable? People really like arguing with you, Sundancer. The word pray. That's all part of that, like, new age kind of. Obviously, it's religion, but it's also part of new age. So anyone that encourages you to pray, it's like that double meaning. Leave a like for wordplay. So you've been personally researching Neanderthals yourself. You've been running the tests, running the numbers on all these caveman corpses. Unknown, is that right? This is your own personal experience. So, unknown, what happens to a person who's been vegan for several years? Sundancer, don't you remember? He's not a moron. I am. Hmm. Okay. Well, I've been vegan for several years, and I know you can't see my body, but it looks just. How do I do this? It, it looks just like that. I don't think unknown actually cares about this, guys. Mhm. Unknown, do you actually care about this? I'm not it seems like the only thing we disagree about is food, so maybe we could just change the subject. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Okay. What's I'm talking that's a decent point race there. It's kind of something I was hearing yesterday about how some people tell, uh, for people who aren't having a good time in life, some people will say like, "Well, you know, things could be worse." But a good thing to say back to that is, "Well, things could always be better too." So what you just did there was that was like I said, that was quite clever. That's a good point. I think Unknown's just going to come to the conclusion that everyone who benefits from veganism is lying. Well, it's all about balanced nutrition, Unknown. So you need to learn how to incorporate protein and other nutrients into your diet. You can't just eat fruit and vegetables if that's what the problem was. That's usually what the problem is for most people. They think, "Oh, I'll just eat pasta and I'll be fine," or whatever it is. You know, like there's a healthy way to be vegan, and you'll many people have done it. It's it's hard work. Maybe that's what puts some people off. You know, it takes a lot of dedication and research and trial and error even. But you've got to care enough to actually do it, so might be a blood type thing. It works for me, it works for many other people. Everybody's different. You know, there's certain animals that eat other animals. Maybe we're not actually all human. Yeah. Alicia, are you saying you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't? Ooh, take your meds. I hope you don't mean that literally unknown. You're aware of the pharmaceutical industry, right? I tried fasting one time and I nearly died. I've said this a lot of times. 3 days without food and all I drank was water and I nearly passed out and I didn't get any healthier from it. I barely lost any weight, but I was already vegan at the time and already in perfect health. So I don't think I had any parasites because most of the parasites that people get are from eating animal products. So I didn't need to do it. I just thought, oh, maybe I'll try and 110% health, and it doesn't work that way. Oh, don't worry, Alicia, you're fitting right in with this crowd, or some of them anyway. I agree, race lever. I don't think there's really any excuse. I'm just trying to be appear diplomatic. So, unknown, are you open to the idea that all mental illnesses are just words that the system gives to people who are independent thinkers or maybe sensitive to other frequencies or dimensions? That, when people are acting weird, that a lot of the times it's because they can see or feel things that normal people can't. Oh, it depends. I mean, I'm sure most of the people here have been called an unstable schizo or something to that extent during their lives, and I wouldn't mind being in the company of pretty much everyone here. Well, there you go. Mental illness. Do you believe that trauma can change the brain? That my view on uh, mental states is that it's really just trauma that changes people in terms of thinking. That's because it's very people who think for themselves are actually in the minority. Have you heard of the inner monologue? Because most people actually they don't hear they don't hear their own voice when they think. In fact, they don't actually make choices based on their own instincts and intuitions. They go by feelings and by what other people tell them, whether they know it or not. That's kind of how I see it too, Sundancer. I jokingly tell people that I'm Anubis, the guy that weighs your soul when you die. I'll tell you, if you're still eating animals when you die, it's not like an immediate bump bomb on you, but it certainly doesn't help your case. Yeah, that's true, Alicia. Along with the fact that the entertainment programming and media and education and all of that stuff, it becomes more and more toxic as well. They sort of have to set people's vibrations first before they can let out the frequency of whatever the programming is. See, they couldn't get away with the type of crap that they inflict on people's psyches in the 80s and 90s, but they do it now because it seems that most people have been prepped enough with bad food, vaccines, bad water, toxic air. Unknown. Have you noticed that they tend to give they tend to make insults into out of animals' names, like you're a chicken. Um, wait, I don't know any other ones. Dirty dog. Um, they don't even name like. I'm doing my best, raise lever. Well, yeah, that's a good point too, Race. That if someone is concerned about mental health, they wouldn't be. I'm not, attacking others on their beliefs and all this sort of stuff. Telling, I mean, rocket science isn't even rocket science, isn't NASA? All NASA and all that shit is fake. Yeah, that's true, Alicia. A lot of people they say you can't be vegan because you don't get enough B12, but they literally robbed the soil of B12, and most meat eaters aren't aware that they get their B12, but from the animal flesh they're eating that has been shot up with B12. So they actually inject B12 into the cows so that there's B12 occurring in the animals, like it should be in the soil, because the cows can't get the minerals from the soil anymore. Have you guys actually like looked at astronauts? They all look that you'd think. Well, they say to be an astronaut, you need to be incredibly intelligent, right? You would imagine you would need to be incredibly smart. Have you actually looked at the type of people that go to space? They all look retarded. They like close to Down syndrome looking people. They look like stupid, happy like normies. Like, hi, I'm in space. You space out sometimes. Yeah, you're a real space cadet. Head in the clouds. Um, it's so funny too. They said the reason that they can't go to the moon anymore is because they destroyed the technology. Yeah, I went there unknown. Profound stuff. Hey, did you know that 9/11 was an inside job? Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna straw man me on that one too? No, no, no. Well, no, technically space is real because they say they've been to space. Fucking everything is space. Look, I've got space all around me. So it's just one of those white. I guess it's just a white lie, and all the taxpayers' dollars is just a cherry on top or something. It's message retracted. Some Ray, some of your messages are disappearing. Yeah, Pluto was one of the good ones. I'll be fine as long as they keep Uranus. Otherwise, I'll run out of like 50% of my jokes. Yeah, Race, your message got retracted. I'm not sure if that was used. Probably it's like a CIA file. Yeah, 4 degrees. It's hot as D's. It's 100 degrees. No, Pisces. How do you feel about astrology unknown? It's all a bunch of bull plop, right? Well, I had what's his name yesterday or the other day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were. I see. Yeah. Um, I feel like we're almost getting into like religious territory where it's like, no, Buddha is the real God. You know, it's it seems a bit divisive. I thought that said J.K. Rowling for a second. I got angry. Um, Roadrunner, meep meep. Howdy, partner. Oh, damn lice. My teeth look super yellow in this lighting. Yeah, in this lighting. Mm, mhm. Could be. Love J. I recognize that name. I don't know how to say it, but it's familiar. I think God is creation, you know, the God of creation and the God of war, God of destruction, Jehovah. That's the one my mum worships, and she's a moron, so that's how I know it's not true. Love you, mum, in case you're watching. Mwah. Oh, you're actually doing voice to text? What are you, a boomer or something? Um, so we can get like cool new inventions like cup holders and beer bongs. Well, I think you'd agree with me there. I got you unknown. Your life would be pretty miserable without a beer bong. Or bongs in general. Why do you're saying it's like Star Wars before they made the prequels, unknown? It was better back then, wasn't it? It actually was. That's a very good point. So unknown, you don't consider yourself godlike in any way? You must have a I don't know if you call that a healthy ego. You don't have an ego at all. I think people get the idea that God exists because they are godlike in some way. You know, they're creators. They have this. They have a spiritual insight and connection to something bigger. You know, or higher than this world. Or maybe everyone has an ego, but I'm just talking about one that's valid. You know, someone who can walk the talk. That's generally rare. Are you the type of kid that pushes kids' face in the sand, Sundancer? SMH. Have you seen Unknown? Have you seen the movie Paul? This is going to sound a little silly. It's a comedy movie, and I haven't even seen it myself. But YouTube recommended me the scene that was pretty interesting. Before I go into detail, I'll just ask: have you seen it, or has anyone else seen the scene I'm talking about, where the grey alien puts his hand on top of people's heads, gives them the flash of light? So you've seen that? You know the scene I'm talking about. Maybe you've seen the video I even made about it. Exactly. So what? I don't know if you saw the video that I made, but I actually experienced that years and years before I saw that clip. I've never seen the movie, but I saw that clip. I literally had aliens come to me and do that to me. This was before I started making my videos. Well, you guys are doing a good enough job of it on your own. I believe it was in person. Yeah. They weren't great aliens, they were frogs. They were like really tall, like 7, 8 foot tall frog creatures. It sounds crazy saying it, but they were wearing like ceremonial garbs. They showed me that I could walk through a glass window and then know the window wasn't open. um, Here's another question I have for everyone. With the eyes, does anyone else have eyes where their pupils don't dilate? Because we all seem to be, we almost all of us here seem to be like-minded. Um, you can see a little bit. My pupils never change from that size. See that how it's just you can see the black there? It's just a little it never gets bigger or smaller. Okay, I'll be honest. If I'm looking in the mirror, they do grow a little bit. But aside from that, my pupils never grow in size. And I've noticed that when people have those pupils that get real big, that looks stupid. It looks like they're fucking like children who can be easily manipulated and swayed into like feeling whatever the fuck a manipulator wants them to feel, right? And so I have these pupils that don't change. They're just completely focused all the time, pinpoint, like laser focused. So obviously, this is a roundabout way of me tooting my own horn. It would have been more subtle if I didn't say that. But that's I want to know if there's anyone else like me because I've looked into this. Yeah, I mean a hybrid, sure. But that's not to say that whatever I'm mixed with, human slash whatever, is a negative. Yeah, well, that's probably the case. That would explain why I'm so different from people. But that is a I've had people in real life and we've tried different light settings. They've shown me sexy ladies, sexy men. Yes, the pupils did grow a little bit when I looked at the men, but it's an anomaly. Like that, the data is skewed. Race. I don't know him at all. I don't know him, and he doesn't know me. I don't even know if he's a he. Everyone's got more information on me than I do of them. So I'm vegan. I have been for several years. I will never eat animal products. I mean, I'd rather, if someone was going to force me to eat a steak or blow my head off, I'd say fucking blow my head off. I'm going straight to heaven right after anyway. So that's how convicted I am, Race. I just don't like to argue about it. I've never seen a person argue about what they eat and felt like, oh, that went well, or I'm glad that happened. People come to their own conclusions. A good person's always going to make the right choice in the end. So, and you've made the right choice. I've made the right choice. Some people don't have the capacity, which I think is what Sundancer was saying. Some people just don't have it in them. And, everyone's different. Well, unknown, if you are open to the idea um, that there's meat in parasites, which is that's not debatable. There's meat in parasites. There's meat in dead flesh. There's meat in all animal products. There's blood, shit, semen, and piss in milk. That's why they have to homogenize it and do all that weird shit to it. You can't just drink it straight from the cow. They have to rape a cow to impregnate them. They have to jerk off a bull with a machine and then stick it up a cow's vagina and forcibly impregnate her so that she gives milk. Then they kill the calves for veal. It's all blood sacrifice. It's all animal sacrifice. It's all fairly. If you could look at any of those movies that I haven't watched them because I don't look at horror, it's traumatizing. But you could look at some of those movies like Dominion, if maybe you've seen it already. If you can sit through that and still be like, there's something, eating meat is fine, then I don't know what to tell you. But that's as serious as I'm going to get about it, because you get to, so I'm not there. Like I said, I'm not a wise man, but some they say that a wise man never speaks, and you'll start to learn. There's no point in trying to convince people of something that you know someone who's pretending to be asleep. You can't wake them up. You know. Because they're already there. They're pushing it away. It is animal abuse, which you would think most people are against, but they literally hire psychopaths to torture the animals in the factories so that the meat tastes better because it's puts adrenochrome through the system. No different from how they kill children. They torture them first. That's what makes it addictive too, is the adrenochrome in the animal flesh. They put it in Coke and Pepsi too. They called it from the aborted fetuses. It's called what's the name? Anyway, it has a name. Doesn't matter. We know what it is. What about the pupils? Does anyone else have these weird pinpoint pupils that never change, even if they're looking at a sexy dude? I mean, lady. Yeah, that's right, Alicia. Lead by example. That's what I'm. Well, I don't even have to try to do it, but I'm consciously aware of that concept. You would just want if someone's looking at you and saying this and that, the last thing you want to do is fight with them because no one likes fighting. I don't think no one likes being wrong, is what I should say. Yeah, I'm an NPC. You got me. You can tell by all the weird original shit I'm always saying that I'm just like one of them. I just look like one of them. I'm a nobody. I just blend into a crowd. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll remember that when I'm blowing my head off tonight. She meant it in a nice way. What are my thoughts on AI? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Google AI. Some problems can't be hugged away. You'd be surprised. Most they can't be hugged away, but usually they can be walked away from, you know? So if you disagree with someone and you can't come to any sort of, I don't know, if you can't meet halfway, then just say good day to you. Then when they turn their backs, that's when you get them. Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's any nice way to slaughter something unknown, but oh, well, of course, if someone's stomping a puppy, fucking kick the shit out of them. Yeah, that's a different thing. These are just words, though, race. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any living species, the same kind of idea that if we, like there's reptilians who rule the world or whatever, and they eat humans. Well, we're sentient beings. We don't like that. No human being wants that. I do understand that apparently there's some people with that fetish. I think Jeffrey Dahmer found some of them allegedly. But, for the most part, 99.99% of people don't want their life to be ended through murder and or cannibalism. So. And the other reason, like you were saying, Sundance, I think you said it, is well, in the end, everyone gets what they deserve. Well, Sundancer was saying I'm an NPC, so much like the AI, I wouldn't say no to a few compliments there, Race. Well, predators. There's predators and prey, and you can tell them by how they look. They tend to have slit pupils and sharp, pointy teeth and claws, and they tend to not see in color naturally, and yeah, that's why on a good day, even on a bad day, I know that everything's going to be okay. What's that Blink 182 song? Everything, everything's gonna be fine. I think that's what they were singing about. Blink. There's some deep dudes. Actually, Tom DeLonge's a 33rd degree Freemason. I'm pretty sure his whole thing is like spreading the idea about aliens and UFOs. But anyway, whatever. Yeah, lead by example. I agree. That's what I was saying. One day I'll learn how. Sundance. I think you mean unknown. It made Jesus special, special enough for them to kill. No, Sundancer, I'm incredibly literal. So when someone types something down, I take them at total face value. I forget everything that I know about them. I ignore context. No, I thought I know that you were completely serious about that. I'm a moron. Woof, what woof woof? What kind of smart person would go around saying woof woof? Prideful, ignorant. These seem like AI generated names today. I've never seen half of you. Actually, I should say the title is a bit of a misnomer. I'm not actually skipping gym. I'm just killing time to go a little later today because all the hot dudes don't get there until later. Oh, I mean hot chicks. Again, that took like way too long for me to pick up on. Is there any meat in that word salad unknown? Uh, there's another way they give a negative connotation to something positive. Salad is generally like a vegetarian or vegan meal, right? Ideally, it's high in vegetables and nutrients and stuff, and they make it sound like word. They give it a bad rap with word salad. The world pretty much tells you who you are, and if then once you understand the nature of this world, um, you get a pretty good. You have to read between the lines of like how the world is treating you. It's 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 like um every day here is like opposite day. So if you're not having a good time, you're probably not that bad of a person. Yeah, it was a bit of a word salad, wouldn't you say, unknown? Gotcha. I'm an agnostic vegan. I think that's the reason why this chat is meat is murder and murder is a sin. I think it's as simple as that, unknown. I can only speak for myself, but it's semi-common for children to come to that own conclusion, and children are still innocent for the most part. So there is something to it. Everyone's told animals are so cute. Oh, we love cows and sheep and cats and dogs. All animals. Oh wow, they're so cute. They're so lovely. Anyway, here, eat this fucking dead animal. It's like, huh? That seems crazy in a world that's crazy and evil. Who'd have thought? Well, there's two types of murder. There's the murder that is there's it's like anger, righteous anger. I think all men are killers. But it's like in superheroes, there's heroes and villains. And the good guys are meant to kill the bad guys because they need to stop them from killing the people who don't deserve it. The bad guys are like possessed. I'll play a song to celebrate. Don't worry, it won't be one of mine. Just watch the chat again if you didn't hear me. I'll be going soon, so you can watch the upload. Oh, really? That's so weird. I was playing Sex Pistols Anarchy in the UK. Um, it was a joke too, because the Sex Pistols are actually a boy band. They're like the Beatles. They're no different to the Beatles and One Direction. Am I from the UK? Um, yeah, absolutely. No, I'm Australian, mate. Can't you fucking tell? That's interesting that you said which Scott, and you that the my name is actually Scott. You guys all saw that, right? It corrected God as Scott. Because you're using voice to text. Aussie Scott, that's my name. Well, not really. God is love. God, creation and all that, it's synonymous with love. And the devil is destruction and hatred. I think we should all try to be more like God than the devil. And I don't mean in a religious sense. I just mean in the like, you know, let's have some fun. Speaking of which, I got to go to the gym, but after that, I'll try to have some fun. I really do need to piss pretty bad too, and I just feel like if I got to go soon, what's the point in taking a 5 minute piss break and then just then trying to then doing like 5 more minutes. This has been, I don't know. I'd have to watch this one back. What's everyone's thoughts on this chat today? Do you reckon I should make this a more regular thing, or would you guys get sick of me? I feel like I've sort of been a background character in this fucking thing. It's mainly just been the unknown show. Anyway, guys, if I do another one tomorrow or soon, be sure to check your pupils in the mirror. See if they change size or anything like mine. Oh, ow. Keep zoning out. Yeah, it's unfortunate too because there's so many people here for once. Yeah, make more videos. Um, well, that would take effort, and thought. I like to just put the camera on and make dick jokes for 4 hours instead. Oh yeah, like Lewis is saying, I don't need to make new videos. I got plenty of old ones. Go watch those. The old Truth Dog was smarter than me. He didn't have to wear this fucking latex mask and do the silly voice to trick you either. Hey guys, I have a feeling after this chat that one person is going to be banned. Who do you think it will be? Who do you think is going to get banned after this chat, guys? Post your votes. Actually, leave a like. Can you guys leave a like? Seriously. I don't know if you're still there, Sundancer, by the way, but my birthday is January 24th, 1985. I am a man that's made of meat, and you're on the internet looking at feet. I hate almost everything that I see, and I just want to disappear. Why would you think it was you, unknown? Seems like you have a guilty conscience. Yeah, well, Sundancer, my mum says 7 a.m., but she has no concept of time, and also I don't even think that's accurate in terms of like my ascendant and whatnot. So I think it's more like maybe 8:30, 8:40 at night. Because I had like a 12-hour birth, cesarean. We both nearly died. Anyway, yeah, that's true, Alicia. And there's nothing more negative than the vibration of suffering and death, which is what's put into meat, obviously. And what you say people are what they eat, and that's part of that. When you're eating stuff like dead bodies, you're putting suffering and dead energy into yourself, which turns you into the type of person that can't really let something go, can't stop arguing about it, can't stop sort of like pointing fingers at people. No, suffering hinders growth. That's a new age fallacy, unknown. The reason that people go through suffering is to fuck them up. That's why this world has so much of it. It's to fuck people up and to stop them from being themselves. There's no. It's like how you take care of a plant. You water it, you give it sunlight. You plant it in nice soil. You can even speak nicely to it. That helps it grow. That's what helps something grow. It's no different to good parents. You basically want the people to take care of you to be your best friends that love you more than anything. And if you think that, oh, pain and suffering and all that shit is what's going to be something that helps you grow, I think you got it backwards a little bit. Okay, Sundancer. I won't be home for the next several hours though. Wait, Race, are you saying I shouldn't go to the gym? Yeah, well, I'm not a Buddhist and have no respect for Buddhists. I've no respect for any religion. It's probably not even true. I don't know if you can actually prove that all suffering is caused by desire. Well, religion, just like New Age, that works exactly the same. It gets the people who are at their lowest. It only works to people who have hit fucking rock bottom, and they're so desperate for help that they'll listen to anything or anybody. Because if you're fucked up enough, you can't even think straight. Yeah, well, pain and suffering, they're not good things, are they? What, do you like them? Would you prefer to be suffering right now? You know, you can suffer anytime. Go get hit by a fucking car and tell me how much you grow as a person as a result. You want me to punch you in the face? Do you think that'll help you? No, it's all good, Alicia. They're good talking points. I was about to leave, but you actually said something interesting. You actually said something interesting. Something interesting was actually said. Yeah, I don't know about that. It sounds like you're pushing yourself too far. I go to the gym 5 days a week and I never hurt, and I'm doing all right. Like I said, you'd probably mistake me for that fella if I showed my full body. I never, I, you know, you might be pushing yourself a little too hard there, unknown, and that sort of pain and suffering is nothing compared to what I think you're alluding to, which is trauma. We're clearly talking on two different levels, emotional and physical, but I'll show you later. Well, you see, I point to that. You can't see his abs. Sounds like you just. It sounds like you just like looking at the male form, unknown. Yeah, and I'm not quite there. I sit around doing streams all day. I'm too fat. Okay. Well, I'll have to take your word for that, Alicia. The good thing is that ever since finding my channel, it's been nothing but roses, right? Yeah. I mean, I get tired, but yeah, you're talking about like physical exertion. You're talking about pushing yourself too far. I know my limits, you know. Anyway, unknown, what's your email? I'll send you some shirtless pictures later if you want. Oh, isn't that nice? You don't post your information um online, Sundancer. Yes. I can't think of any examples, but I suppose it's possible. I'm just saying that the new age kind of belief that, we must all suffer and be thankful, um, you know, pray for our abusers, and everything bad that happens to us is a blessing and all that shit. I'm just talking to that point. He's no one to himself. He didn't even give himself a proper name. I think he's negging you. This happens all the time. He's been negging the entire chat, actually. He probably fucking loves vegans. Isn't that the bad guy from Sonic? Mm. Oh yeah, be grateful for the good things, but Dork Silver. Well, it's a breath of fresh air to half of the shit that's being said in this chat, Alicia. Jeez, get a room, guys. Me? I've been accused of wearing skinny jeans. Um, I had one guy that wasn't too intelligent say, "You says you wearing skinny jeans," literally in public. I was wearing fucking black athleisure wear pants. It's just because I have good legs, I can't fucking help it if they look tight. You want me to send a picture of my legs too? You know, both you guys are amusing. Alrighty, well, if I don't get going soon, All the guys are gonna start wondering where I all the ladies are gonna start wondering where I am. See, I actually caught myself there. See, that's progress. I'll try to do what you're recommending, unknown and hurt myself at the gym. I'm sure that'll benefit me in every single way possible. I can't wait to not be able to go tomorrow because I pushed myself too far. Unknown. I am delusional. I think All right. Well, if Sundance is leaving, then I am too. Well, it's like some people they know everything, and it's not a matter of learning about it. It's about a matter of remembering and getting your mind back because you get mind wiped in this place. So I'm just likening it to the idea that you're sort of this blank slate, like this pain and suffering. You grow through that. It's not so much that. It's just certain things are triggering to you. It's like the Incredible Hulk. You wouldn't like me when I'm mad, kind of thing. And um, you have all your memories of your past lives and everything when you're born, but that shit gets you forget it by the time you're programmed to speak the English language or whatever you talk. And so you go through life and things happen to you and then you get it back. I don't think it's like it's a growth necessarily. I think it's just it's a trigger. Like same thing in Toxic Avenger or whatever. They bullied the guy until he fucking becomes a superhero, but he always had it in him. That's probably a bad example. It's toxic waste. But alrighty. Well, like I said, yeah, everybody's different. I'm just saying, look, pardon me. I'm just saying, in my experience, I can't think of a single bad thing that happened to me that actually taught me anything or like helped me grow as a person. I feel like I'm already a pretty balanced and I don't know, there's like nothing really wrong with me. So pain and suffering just sort of slows me down. It makes me feel bad. And that's why I try not to hurt other people because I know it really only has the same effect. There's nothing good about it, except for your name and your face and pretty much your entire identity, as far as any of us know. But whatever. Um, so I was looking up some gym jokes because I like to end on a positive note, and I'm gonna have to tell several hilarious jokes just to get the vibration back up to even depressing levels at this point. So, like I said, I'm going to the gym. Time to make like a dumbbell and get dropped on the floor. What the fuck? Can't we all just why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Goodbye, cruel barbell. See you in 24 hours when I forget how much this hurt. Hey, there's that pain and suffering thing you were talking about. All right. Well, I got a good one, guys. This has been great. You guys are going to have to exchange information because Your platform for arguing won't exist in a few seconds. Do you think animal abuse is a good thing? Leave a like, everyone, if you haven't. Nice to meet you too, Lewis. I'm sorry that we weren't actually able to really talk, but yeah. Okay. What the fuck? These don't even make sense. I'm not actually going to say that. My favorite machine at the gym is the exit door. All right, guys. I just thought of one on my own. I've got to go to the gym right now. I'm sorry things didn't work out. All right. Can you guys just hug and kiss first before I leave? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh yeah, people can drop like emojis and shit. Yeah, you can drop like 100. So every time unknown says some bullcrap, you just drop the 100 so you know that he knows everyone agrees with him. All right. Yeah, I can see it. Love hearts and stuff. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry that I have some semblance of a life. It's surprising, I know. Shocking even. I will maybe I'll be back tomorrow so you can resume this thing, but like I said, maybe someone won't be here. No, 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 no. You're living in the Truman Show, but aside from that, no one's pointing and laughing at you. That's it. All right. There's Three Stooges? Yes. My favorite is Shemp. I didn't realize they played music. Who's the singer, Mo? Curly Joe? I'm pridefully ignorant when it comes to music. I didn't say that, unknown. I heavily implied it and I didn't even mention you. Don't block unknown. Don't block unknown. Unknown, I want to be your dog. Woof woof. See, that's one of those words I was talking about, like chicken and coward. See, that's the word I was trying to think of. So you are the real joy of exposing Satan or whatever. Is that true, unknown? Is that who you actually are this whole time? Okay. Well, that okay. That explains it, I suppose. I don't know if you guys will hear it, but I'm gonna play some Three Stooges for you. I'm a better singer than that. All right. Well, I'm glad that we finally we can put a face to the name unknown. Um, well, if yin and yang says it, wait, are you talking about me? I feel like my arrogance is completely founded. Yeah, I just said the same thing. A masturbate channel. Well, I looked at your channel unknown, the real exposing joy of Satan or whatever the fuck that is. Um, you have some good videos. You seem like a normal person. It's a stark contrast from how you appear in the chat, but maybe it's one of those things where you don't like me on my live stream, but you seem to have liked my videos. It could just be a perception thing. Okay, all right. Well, if that's how you see it, then why can't you just walk away? We were talking about that earlier. Like, if you disagree with someone, why can't you just walk away? I think that's the healthiest thing to do. It's not good for anyone's health to this is like a reptilian trait unknown. I'm not going to be pointing my finger like some people do, but this wanting to just completely argue and disagree and name call and whatnot. Why can't you couldn't even walk away? You were banned yesterday for good reason. If anyone saw it, I don't think anyone would disagree with it. And then you come here again with a whole new name. You've put this much effort just to start shit again. So why can't you just walk away? You were accusing people of things they didn't say. You were you wouldn't stop disagreeing with someone. And I'm not falling for this. I don't I would prefer for these live streams to be fun. Okay? No, not true. See, I don't not true. Actually not true. Verifiably untrue. And I'm not going to sit here and defend myself because anyone could watch the stream that was uploaded yesterday and see that none of that happened. No, I'm not. So what? Why are you feeling so easily hurt? Bipedal. Well, that might be incorrect, judging from how he's acting. Anyway, Well, I still don't have anything against you. Oh, yeah. Fool me twice. Well, you know what? Actually, you never fooled me once. If you watch that live stream back, give peas a chance. Give beans a chance. No, that's why I was never fooled. Obviously. If you go back and look at that live stream, which I did, I watch all my videos, um, you'll see that I had a feeling about you and jokingly accused you of things that ended up being true. No, you didn't fool anyone. It's not like I have special powers to see through an open window. Anyway, I don't know. I don't care. No one cares. Watch the stream again. It's good for my metrics. If you want, you can leave some more comments down. Leave some comments. They're good for the algorithm. The vegan in him just needs to go through more suffering. Hey guys, if suffering causes someone to grow, then how come I feel like this is stifling talking to unknown? You 100% agree with yourself 60% of the time. All right. Well, I look forward to speaking to you again, unknown. Maybe you could do a better job of coming up with a name because I literally called you out at the start of this stream. I literally knew it was you this whole time as well. Anyone can go back and watch because I said it. Maybe that's a benefit of not eating meat, you know? Who knows? But you know, I did call you out. I knew that it was you. Yeah. All right. Well, it's lovely to have history repeat once again. What's this? Put user in timeout. What does that do? I can actually put people in timeout. I can temporarily disable their comments. That's funny. Oh well. Anyway, like I said, guys, if I don't get going soon, the ladies are gonna miss me. There. I finally got it right. Okay, well, thanks everyone. More like unknown lame. All right. Well, it was nice talking to almost everyone. Hope you all have a good day. Well, we got it now. And unknown, I'm sorry things didn't work out. I don't know. Anyway, no, I won't. Yep. Everyone subscribe to the real joy of exposing Satan or whatever the heck. I think he changed his name actually. Um, yeah, I think it would have been a good one. but maybe tomorrow. Plastic bottle. Yeah, you got me. I have a feeling that's just unknown in another account. What are you saying? I shouldn't eat the bottle? BPA free. BPA free packaging, not a sponsor. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay. See these people's pinpoint as fuck, right? Okay. Hope you guys have a good one. Truth dog out. Woof woof.